I swear to God, you owe me your firstborn child for this one. All right, so listen, I went through a divorce about 1.5 years ago, right? And so my credit, my money, everything was all messed up. Now I have buyers who have been building their portfolios for years. So when I was going through that, they showed me love, I'm not gonna lie. So I had one buyer who stepped in and signed for the credit so I can buy some more properties. And he did tell me that he expected me to owe him a favor. All right, cool, bet, got you. Well, here we are almost 2 years later, and he calls in the favor. He wants me to find a property, buy the property, rehab the property, get a tenant into the property, get the property cash flowing, and sell it to his new little girlfriend or whatever. So I'm like, I'm not a matchmaker, sir. Like, what's up? I can't do nothing with $50,000. Like, you know, my minimum is $100,000. If you want to work with me, I'll do all of that. I get everything ready for you, cash flow, 15% cash on cash, but I need at least 100K. So of course I knew he was gonna come with the, when you needed me, I ain't say I needed all this stuff. I'm like, all right, cool. So I'm like, basically, you want me to buy a house so you can get some, So I guess his goal is to help his girlfriend become a real estate investor or teach her how to be savvy with her money and blah, 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 blah. Long story short, take the 50K challenge. So thank God I have experience buying properties, you know, creatively. So I was able to buy a property subject to the owner only wanted $1,000 to help them move, but the house was worth about $70,000. All right, cool. Got that property. Now the house needed some work. So
in a quarter mile, turn right onto North Eldridge Parkway.
I still gotta pay the underlying loan on this house, right? So I'm like, all right, we got to get this house rehab real quick. So I use the same crew over and over for my Section 8 property. So my general contractor, her crew went in there, got the house ready to go. I mean, talking like in like 2 weeks, they got it ready to go. Thank God, right? I didn't want to make another mortgage payment. You know, even though I got the house for $1,000.
Turn right onto North Eldridge Parkway.
So anyway, she got it ready to go. While she was doing that in those 2 weeks, I was able to screen and get a Section 8 tenant in there. And then we were able to go ahead and get the Section 8 inspection ready to go. So all in, it was about $20,000 to get the house.
Continue on North Eldridge Parkway for 2 miles.
$1,000 for the rehab costs, and then of course the time it took me to get a Section 8 tenant in there, get the house certified and inspected and all of that. But in terms of cash, I was out $21,000. Okay, now that I've calmed down a little bit, let's just talk about the numbers on that particular deal. So I bought the house subject to pay $1,000. It was $20,000 for me to get the rehab and, you know, to source the tenant. So all in, I was at $21,000, and the house was worth $70,000. I had about 10 years left on the mortgage, and the current PITI was $600 per month. We got the Section 8 tenant in there for $1,300 per month, so their cash flow was about $700 for the next 10 years until the mortgage was paid off, and then the 20 years after that, of course, they would get the full $1,300. So if you're doing the math on that, after the first 10 years at $700 per month cash flow, it would be about $84,000, and then the next 20 years, I usually do everything on a 30-year time frame. The next 20 years, they would make about $312,000 from this one property that they paid me $50,000 to acquire.